Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be reading some Reddit stories, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do today. I wanted to react to some scary TikToks, but how can you see my face? My camera's not working, so we're just going to be reading some TikToks. I mean some Reddit stories. Sorry. Sorry if I sound a little funny, I just had some dental work and I'm still pretty numb. So this story is called Am I the Butthole for Refusing to Attend Am I the butthole for refusing to attend my sister's wedding after she wanted me to prove I didn't have anything with her fiance? So I thought that was like a pretty interesting story, you know. So we're gonna read it. I, 26 female, have always been close with my older sister, 29 female. She's getting married in about a month to her fiance, who she has been with for 4 years now. But before they met, I worked at the same company as him for almost 2 years. We were friendly coworkers. We normally grabbed lunch with other colleagues and occasionally texted about work. Nothing romantic ever happened between us. Fast forward a year, he and my sister met through mutual friends. When he found out we already knew each other, she laughed it off and even joked that I should tell her if he had any embarrassing stories from work. Well, everything was fine up until a few weeks ago when she called me crying, said she found old messages between him and me from years ago. One message where he told me, I missed you today, and me also telling him I wished you came to work today. The reason for those messages were due to the fact that we usually help each other task at work and cover for each other. Besides that, we only talked about work and shared memes, work gossip, and one other conversation where he thanked me for helping him prepare for a presentation where which is something we usually do. She asked me if I had ever had feelings for him. I said no because I genuinely didn't and never saw him that way. Hang on. My dogs are doing something. One second, I'll be right back. What are you doing? Stop. Not you. Alright, I'm back. So, basically, the sister said she never saw him that way. So, we're gonna read some more. Then she asked if I would be willing to let her read through my old phone backups and social media messages to see the context for those messages. For her peace of mind. I laughed because I thought she was joking, or better still, I let her go through his phone, not mine. Beauty. Sorry, my dog. I started getting annoyed when she kept insisting I allow her go through my phone. I mean, this happened like years ago. I don't think anything would have happened by now. She said if I had nothing to hide, I shouldn't have a problem proving it, and her friends suggested the same thing. And that if we did this one thing, it would help avoid future drama before the wedding. I refused immediately, not because there's anything to find, but because I think it's an insane invasion of privacy. I mean, yeah, kind of. Apparently, that made me look guilty in a way, but I just wanted her to go through his phone instead and not mine. She still asks why She still asks why I can't clear my name and give it a rest. This even pissed me off the more because she's focusing on the wrong person, and what name do I need to clear? She told my mom about the whole thing, and her response was that I'm being too prideful over little issues. I mean, honestly, it's a little suspicious that you don't want her to go through your phone. It is a little suspicious, but I mean, it's your privacy. I get it. The final straw was when my sister said she didn't feel comfortable having me at the wedding unless I handed over my phone first. So we sorted out once more and for all. But why can't she ask her fiance? Her response was, I don't want him to think that I don't trust him. Well, you don't. That's obviously don't. So I told her I wouldn't be attending at all and that she could have the wedding she wanted without me there. Let her go through his phone and not mine. Am I the asshole? Let's see what the comments say. I don't know what MOD is, but this person's name says Judgment Bot. Am I the asshole? Okay, welcome to Am I the Asshole? Please view our voting guide here. Oh, it says OP has offered the following explanation on why they think they might be the asshole. I might be the asshole since I refused to give my sister my phone to go through our chats. Excuse me. And giving her peace of mind. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So I believe I might be the asshole. Help keep the sub engaging. I don't know. Let's do another comment. Not the asshole. And frankly, I think she either has caught him cheating with someone else before, or she is not emotionally mature enough to be married. Or she has and is cheating and projecting. OP said I hope not. And another person says, unfortunately, it is pretty common on here to see it. You're doing the right thing by fully removing yourself because the less you're around, the more insane she'll sound. She'll sound, you mean? If she keeps going on about it. OP said, thank you, I've removed myself, but her friends won't let me rest. Oh no, not her friends. Another person replied, block them. And then another person commented, seriously, the sister's friends are also part of the problem. Instead of helping and calming things down, they're making it worse by affirming the sister's paranoia. They also suggested going through the OP's phone since has truly left their group. Sense? Another person said, sister might be looking for a way to cancel the wedding and save face, but fiance is a nice guy and she's grasping at straws. Another person said, I have a cousin that did that. I still refuse to let her in my house a year later, and I'm the problem, not her, for lack of apology. Honestly, I don't know. I think you're both. I don't think you should, cuz it's her fiance and you guys still had a relationship. So it may not be a romantic relationship, but it was still kind of like a relationship in a way. So maybe you should just show her the text to calm her down. Like that's what I would have done if it was me. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next. Sorry. This is loading. Loading. Badonk. That was my phone. Oh, okay. Is this the one that I picked? It says, am I overreacting planning to break up with my boyfriend? I think this. Excuse me. I think that this one's a long one. No? There's no update either. Okay, my bad. So this says, I, 37 female, have been with my boyfriend, 38 male, for 2 years. In the past 2 years, we have had 2 miscarriages. I've had 2 surgeries, oh my gosh, 2 pet deaths, got laid off, and my mother has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. I'm sorry, I'm horrible at pronouncing words. It's the neurodivergent in me. Long story short, a lot's happened. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you went through that with the surgeries and the pet deaths and gotten laid off and your mother. That's a lot, and just in a short period of time, that's a lot. I should probably highlight so you guys know where I'm at. In the past 3 months, we got a puppy. I started a new job, and he started a company. As of today, we haven't had sex in 2.5 months. I mean, a lot of marriages go through that where you don't have sex for a while. So it's pretty normal. Everybody goes through it. But I really hope it's not like. I really hope it's not like him. Like a him thing, your husband. You know. Not my choice. I've brought it up with him multiple times and he says he's stressed out or not in the mood. I don't know what MO stands for. I'm way too young and hot to not be having sex with my partner who I adore. I feel like I care about our relationship way more than he does. Every time I have a serious life event, he withdraws. He'll golf, go to the bar, work more. Anything not with me. Don't get me wrong, he's a very good person, very loyal, but does not handle life stressors well. Well, I thought he was your husband. I'm sorry, it's boyfriend. And you only been together for 2 years? That's. Okay. I thought you were married. I'm sorry. Uh. Yeah, that's weird. Because the first 2 years in our relationship is like the honeymoon phase. So maybe, yeah, that's really weird. Maybe he's sleeping with someone else. 2 weeks ago, he dropped a bombshell on me. He's not ready to start a family. This is something that is a priority for me. We talked about it intensely in the past year and agreed it was something we both wanted. Until now, I guess. I've been sitting with this the past 2 weeks. He says he will likely be ready in 2 years, which puts me at 39. Not ideal. Ooh, you're like, I don't know. A lot of women have kids later on, and that's not a bad thing. But I understand. You want to do it while you're young. Tonight we went out to a bar hop in our super small town. We started at 7 p.m. and around 10:30 he notices a younger couple that just moved in down the block. They are new to town but not the overall area. He used to work with them at a ski resort. I confirmed. I'm sorry, I lost where I was. You you know them well? He replies that he's F them. I'm not gonna say that word. Excuse me. I'm trying to keep cuss words off my channel. I'm trying. He's messing with me. I don't think it's funny. But he keeps going with it. And when his friend leads in to engage with the conversation, he brings him up to speed and says he's been there, done that in regard to the girl. He says that they're in an open relationship and blah blah blah. He says let's he finally lets me introduce you to them. At this point, I stand up and say, "Actually, I'm going home." And immediately just walked out. I am now home. I am now at home with our puppy. No call, no text. A few hours later, and he's not home yet. Ooh, that's not good, girl. I would be like, I don't know what I would do in that situation. If I found out he's like, yeah, I don't know what I would do. Let's keep reading. I know I'm emotional, but I'm also feeling like F this. I'm just feeling done. He won't have spicy time with me, but it's so comfortable joking about spicy time with other women to mess with me. Like, what am I even doing? I'm 37 and want a family. Things do not feel aligned with him. Oh no, that's not good. My birthday is coming up and he ordered me $1,600 mountain bike today. As of this moment, I'm wanting to tell him to cancel the order, give him a week notice that I'm moving out and that we are done. Am I overreacting? No, you are not overreacting. That's what I think. Let's read the comments. Someone said 2 weeks ago he dropped a bombshell on me. He's not ready to start a family. This is something that is a priority for me. Great, you've both realized you're incompatible. Now, babies aren't something you could compromise on, so time to move on from this relationship. I kinda agree. I don't know. People change their mind a lot, so I don't know. If you're 37 thinking you do want kids and you really want kids, then why not just like go to like a I mean if it was I don't know. I don't know. I'm 26 and I don't even want kids right now. Someone said, when I was in my 30s, my husband of a nearly decade dropped a bomb that he wasn't ready to be a father and wasn't sure he ever would be. It turned out he changed his mind years before, but was too cowardly to speak up. We did counseling, and I stayed another year before finally leaving. It was almost too late. I was lucky to meet my second husband at 35, and after 2 losses, gave birth to our son at 38. He's the light of our lives, and I'm massively upgraded with my second husband. OP, I'll be blunt. You don't have time to futz over around here. This guy doesn't respect or care about you. You know you deserve better. And he's made it clear you're no longer compatible. Break up, move out, and move on. you're not already in therapy, get in it. You're gonna need to unpack what happened here with a professional to be ready to date with purpose. Good luck. Man, that is some heavy stuff. Someone said, "Nah, you're good. I would have dumped him like toxic waste with all that. Not, nor he's not your person. Move on. Not overreacting. I'm sorry. Not overreacting. Follow through with your plan. This dude is not on your level." I don't know what I would do in this situation. If I was feeling this way with my boyfriend, and if I wasn't married to him and I was 37, I would probably leave. If I was, yeah. So, no, you're not overreacting. So, alright. Next story. I think this one is another Am I Overreacting? Oops, sorry. Okay, this one is called Am I Overreacting? My husband has a weed addiction. I can kind of relate to this, but my husband doesn't have an addiction. He can't be, I don't think he can be addicted to weed. I don't know. So this says, let's highlight so you guys know where I'm at. My husband has been smoking weed for over 10 years. He has tried to stop several times but cannot. He's very sick, withdrawals when he tries to quit. He has strong cravings and has to go back to it. He smokes all day long when not at work. I feel like he acts like a functioning alcoholic. Excuse me. I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee. I'm gonna be honest here. You can have self control. There's like a thing of self control because I used to smoke weed, but I never smoked every day, all day. I don't do anything. It just depends on the person, I guess. All right. He spends hundreds a month and spends all his time hiding the backyard. The kids have caught him several times. It's affecting our relationship because I don't like the smell and I'm not attracted to a stoner. The smell is coming out of his lungs and pores. Our intimacy is gone because of this, and of course, he is not happy about it. He can't take me on dates or do anything with the kids because he needs to be home to smoke at irregular intervals. Man, I would give him an ultim. No, I wouldn't say ultimatum because that would just make him more angry. Let's keep reading. He also says he can't afford date nights but spends 300 plus a month on weed. He's a bad role model for the kids. We got into an argument and I called him a drug addiction. He keeps saying he's not a drug addict because weed is not a drug and it's legal now. He refuses to get help and refuses therapy. I've been I've been on him to quit for 10 years. He promised to quit multiple times and then fall off the wagon. I want to divorce him. I really feel like I'm dealing with a drug addict. Am I overreacting because it's just weed? No. Update. Okay, there is an update, I guess. We're not gonna read that until the end. So, let's read the comments. You're the third wheel in his relationship with weed. Wow. He is completely port. I can't read. I'm still numb from my appointment. Por- prior. He's making his weed more important. That's all I'm gonna say. Over dates, family time. If you can't even leave the house for evening because you're tied to a substance, your marriage is already over. All I'm gonna say is if he can't find a way to be without it, then it is addiction. It is. If it's more important than you, your kids, and it's literally where he can't go a day without it, or he gets really sick when he's off of it, like that's, yeah. I've never heard withdrawals from weed though. That's interesting. This person said, "Oof, this hit the nail right on the head. When someone is structured around a substance like that, the spouse is always planning second fiddle. He is literally choosing his routine over date nights and his own kids." Okay, someone said, "Stop lying for him. Every time you cover for him, it's enabling him." And OP said, "I know, I feel like I have enabled him." I mean, but it's his body and it's his life. If he can't not be without weed, then I would just leave at this point. Like, could, like, I don't know. Textbook addiction. Ha, I can quit reading anytime I want to. A stoner myself, this is crazy, leave. Yeah, my husband does smoke every day, but he doesn't not leave the house. Like, if I wanted to go out and do something, he'll go do it. But, like, it's never got to this where he doesn't go out, and you know what I mean? So, if you feel like it's like a marriage can work if both parties are willing to work through it, but at the same time, if he's not willing to work and put in the effort and change, then it's not gonna work. If he's choosing something over your kids and you, it shouldn't be that way in a marriage. It's a covenant, and it's important that the husband makes his wife a priority over anything, over the kids, over his his games, his weed, his hobbies. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. That's my take. Is there any more? I think that's everything. I can't really. I wanted to react to some TikToks, but my camera's not working. So I will react to those tomorrow, guys. And it was great. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.